My name is Kendall. I am a veteran of the United States Air Force. I served as a Russian cryptologic linguist. I did active duty for 2 years, and active reserve for 6 years, and then I did Air National Guard in Virginia for 2 years. After I got out of the service, I worked as an emergency dispatcher in Chesapeake, Virginia. 4.5 of the years was on the SWAT team responding to the scene. And then I worked as a federal dispatcher for the DoD Navy. It was very difficult to go out in public. I spent most of my days off right here, and I would try to drive and just go sightseeing and have panic attacks and have to come home. Part of me didn't want to get a service dog because most people look at me and can't tell that I'm disabled. But the idea of not being able to go out without my partner beside me was very scary, and I ended up not going out. My social life was very impeded. When I first learned about Brigadoon, I was searching for organizations within Washington, and I also really liked that they worked with veterans a lot because I am a veteran. This is my service dog, Landon, and he's my best friend. He's my best bud. He's my partner and my teammate. He literally goes just about everywhere with me. It's very rare that he's not right by my side. When we first got paired, just clicked immediately. It doesn't feel like it's only been a year at this point, how our bond is. The thing about PTSD is sometimes you don't know what your triggers are going to be. It just kind of happens, and when I'm out in public with him, I'm concentrating on him and what his needs are, that it's less likely for me to interact with a situation where I'm going to be triggered. If I'm in public and it's a crowd and I feel uncomfortable that someone might be behind me, he can go in a post position, and it feels like there's enough of a bubble where someone can't touch me or, bump up against me. There's times where if I'm having a bad day, just coming over and laying his head on my lap and just being a source of comfort and reassurance, it makes a huge difference. I also had a TBI, so the migraines are a thing too. And I would tend to try to push myself through a migraine. I don't think he was ever trained specifically for people with migraines, but if I have a migraine, he'll come over to me while I'm working and he'll keep poking me, and he'll jump up on me to be like, hey, you need to stop. And he'll keep doing it until I walk away. And once I walk away and rest, he'll lay on top of me. Like, this is just where you have to be for right now. I did things, but it was very few and far between. I would try to buy tickets and stuff like this to make myself get out, and then I would just not go. Even when I went to DEF CON previously, the majority of the time I spent in my hotel instead of interacting at the conference. So having him helped me feel more comfortable and confident of being in that space where I didn't feel like I was going to constantly be under attack, or I just felt a lot less anxious of having him next to me. And then not only did I do that traveling, but I've also added to and started traveling more as well, where I had stopped doing that. I had stopped going out with friends, and there was things that I had wanted to do that I didn't have the confidence to do, or I would just have too much anxiety to do because I would end up having panic attacks when I tried to do it. Panic attacks have become obsolete when I'm in public. I still deal with some anxiety depending on the situation, but usually if I can kind of pull myself away into a little quiet spot and just have him to sit with me, and I just kind of get consoled by being able to pet him, and it just is soothing and helps calm me down. I'd say that it is a big decision, but if you feel like your life would be better with the help from a service dog, I'd say do it, because all of the extra things that come with it, they're worth it. because the quality of your life can improve dramatically.